You must do the things you think you cannot do. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for crisis. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. Follow your heart, listen to your inner voice, stop caring about what others think. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. The triumph can't be had without the struggle. Don't be afraid of what lies in the darkness, because sometimes the things hidden in the dark are our greatest allies. Appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. Fear not the path of truth for the lack of people walking on it. Follow your dreams and never ever stop believing in yourself. And one day you will achieve your dreams and feel happy that you never gave up. It takes a lot of courage to show your dreams to someone else. The true delight is in the finding out rather than in the knowing. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Learn from your past, use the possibilities of the present moment, and let the future open the doors of opportunity. A man can't soar too high when he flies with his own wings. The world's greatest achievers have been those who have always stayed focused on their goals and have been consistent in their efforts. Strength is life, weakness is death, expansion is life, contraction is death, love is life. Hatred is death. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. Too much action with too little intent makes for wasteful exertion of energy and the confusion between movement and progress. Just been poisoned by migraine. Nothing says Christmas better than familicide and anaphylactic shock. All that happens means something. Nothing you do is ever insignificant. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. Your world is a living expression of how you are using and have used your mind. Things die, but they don't always stay dead. Believe me, I know. I want to build to that mogul, legendary level. Anyone who fights for the future lives in it today. Life is not about living the safer option. Life is about living a life worth living. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Successful people have libraries. The rest have big screen TVs. When you are on your path, and it is truly your path, doors will open for you where there were no doors for someone else. What the society thinks is of no interest to me. All that's important is how I see myself. I know who I am. I know the value of my work. People are going to say what they want to say and think what they want to think, and I can't change their minds. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. We are here, and it is now. The way I see it is, after that, everything tends towards guesswork. Come friends, it's not too late to seek a newer world. Neither the sun nor death can be looked at steadily. Creativity flows when the mind is light. Be light and ignite your imagination. Most of what I say is complete truth. My edit button is broken. A bird is safe in its nest, but that is not what its wings are made for. Hello, read and buy this book is always ready to contribute a great impact in your life. Life gave me lemons, then I met you, and you had vodka. Now my life is a party. Show me that I'm everywhere and get me home for tea. The cause of most of man's unhappiness is sacrificing what he wants most for what he wants now. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Decide how badly you want it and proceed accordingly. It's okay to not be okay. It's also okay to ask for help when you need it. Last night, I lost the world and gained the universe. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Trust the story. The storyteller may dissemble and deceive. The story can't. The story can only ever be itself. The rich fop Francis of Assisi was bored all his life. I wanted that future officer to weigh decisions with a supple mind and to be comfortable with nuance and uncertainty. An intelligent man is one who acknowledges his intelligence as that of those who surround him. For some unknown reason, success usually occurs in private, while failure occurs in full view. It's a sad day when you find out that it's not accident or time or fortune, but just yourself that kept things from you. He was a lonely ghost uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. We are flawed creatures, all of us. Some of us think that means we should fix our flaws. But get rid of my flaws and there would be no one left. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. Being liked for the way you looked is worse than not being liked at all. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. When you cut pieces out of the truth to avoid looking like a fool, you end up looking like a moron instead. We are finite, in that we are a product and source of the infinite. Those who wish to market their good deeds must do well to place their bad deeds on the shelf too. We are supposed to call poison medicine, and we wonder why we're always sick. Every grain of sand has an intricate role to play in this marvelous masterpiece called life. Nothing is random. Respect all happenings. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. Speaking the truth is the main attribute of a pure-hearted person. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. Success is knowing your purpose in life, growing to reach your maximum potential, and sowing seeds that benefit others. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. I don't want to be a tree. I want to be its meaning. All I am is literature, and I am not able or willing to be anything else. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. When we're connected to others, we become better people. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. Ideen mij vivogem zivulgenges so teast, ki si jai postavis sam. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. Trees are poems the earth writes upon the sky. We fell them down and turn them into paper, that we may record our emptiness. Wild animals are less wild and more human than many humans of this world. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. Happiness can be found, even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. I'd rather hear an ugly truth, rather than an obscure lie. You must have someone in your circle who you can bounce off your ideas without being dissuaded. Once war becomes a clash of absolutes, there is no breathing room for mercy. Absolute truth is blind truth. I hear my silence talked of in every lane. The suppression of a cry is itself a cry of pain. Miss Abbott, don't worry over me. Some people are born not to do things. I'm one of them. Wisdom is being able to see the world for what it is, rather than what you want it to be. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. The seat of suffering and you may be strong, but don't wait until you have no more suffering before allowing yourself to be happy. We have no right to express an opinion until we know all of the answers. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, and you will be happy. It's not enough knowing that you can walk on water, Peter. You have to get out of the boat. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. Having the courage to stand up for what we believe in is our greatest glory, not winning every battle.